Barnes. Yep, back in the lineup, 24 points in 24 minutes. Look, they were 3-0 without him. They're 6-1 on the season. Some might say the most shocking of the record so far. Steve Kerr has called it the deepest team he has ever coached.
Yeah.
What?
Cappuccino?
Yeah, let's start there.
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone thinks that's a lie. Why say it then?
Because this is your current team.
But-
These are the guys you're here to motivate. You're not here to motivate the guys that's won you championships years and years ago and they've moved on.
Fair.
But I'll be curious to see if Steve Kerr would want to go back to a Mo Spates, a Andrew Bogut, a Andre Iguodala, a Leandro Barbosa, a David Lee. Those are deep basketball teams, and so. Does he feel really confident about where they are with this group? Sure. He's trying to light a fire under this group. So to say those type of things, it's important for a coach to try to get the most out of your group. But I'm calling cap by him saying this is the deepest team that he's ever coached, considering that Klay Thompson just went away and you don't have one of the greatest shooters in the world of all time on that team, and now you have some other guys. Like, no diss to them, no knock to them. They are a deep basketball team. This is going to be great for them coming down the stretch to have so many different guys, but caps.
Ever's rough. That's tough.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the deepest team, and I think in general we just wrote this team off just because
100%.
Their time has passed, right? It's like one of those teams where everyone else kind of caught up to them, and it wasn't necessarily Klay Thompson leaving because he's been through some struggle, he's been through some injuries, so it wasn't just the departure of Klay Thompson. It was just that Steph Curry's a year older, the Draymond Green drama. Can this team keep up with these other up-and-coming teams like the Timberwolves, like the Thunder in the Western Conference? So at the end of the day, they are good enough to continue to win games. I think 6-1 is definitely a shock. I think that, but they have the intangibles. They defend. They are deep. When you look at their bench, they have Pods, Moody, Anderson, Looney. I love that they brought Kuminga off the bench, who was struggling a little bit early on in the starting lineup. So Steve Kerr did what Doc Rivers has yet to do and tweak the lineup and kind of make adjustments during the season when they're going through struggles. So I think Milwaukee could look no further than Golden State, kind of see what they did with the rotations to kind of turn things around. But this team is rolling. And when you can't talk about the Golden State Warriors without talking about Buddy Hield. It's unbelievable.
Good, there you go. Let's talk about it.
Unbelievable what he's doing. And not that he's Klay Thompson, not that you should even compare the two, but he's having a career year. And he's always
22.
He's always been a sniper. He has never got the flowers, never got the credit he's deserved, but now he's on the Warriors with Steph Curry, who draws all the attention. He's playing with Draymond Green, who knows how to set you up with the dribble handoffs and free you up. He's been playing with Klay Thompson and Steph his whole life. Yeah. This is a perfect situation for Buddy Hield. Like you said, averaging 22 points, 50% from the three-point line. Career year for him. So when you're getting 22 from him and 15 from Kuminga off the bench and 10 from Pods, that's a lot of production.
My God, it is deep.
Yeah, that might be the deepest team.
You want to reconsider it? No, we're not. Yeah, the Buddy Hield of it all. I mean, did you want to add anything on Buddy Hield as well?
No, I listen.
Close enough.
What up, Jalen? You a little early, but
hey! We like promptness.
No, but I'm excited for Buddy Hield, and especially with Steve Kerr and his creativity with drawing ATOs up, with putting shooters that can move without the ball, that can play off the ball, that can run off of screens, to put them in positions to be successful. Like, this is a blueprint that we've seen win championships for Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. And so if I'm Buddy Hield, I'm coming in shape. I'm coming in ready to shoot. I'm coming in willing to do whatever it takes to be successful on this team. And it's been working for him, averaging 20-plus points a game, coming off the bench shooting 50 clip. Shout out to Buddy Hield and the Golden State Warriors.
Lindy Waters. Dude, he's on the bench. Dude was they said he was a gardener and doing Postmates like 2 years ago, and he's averaging 7 points.
A gardener?
How about that?
I love that.
So
don't stop dreaming, kid.
Yeah.
Never stop.
Steve Kerr's got it going on.
That is the deepest team he's ever had.
Lindy Waters.
I like the gardening. That's fun. All right, you heard Lou. He is here. He is. I have time to cast your vote. It's early. I like to start by saying that. So we're going to go ahead and start with. We're going to start with Lou. Most valuable player right now.
Anthony Davis.
Easy. See? Easy.
There you go.
You didn't even think twice. Do you have a different one?
Yeah, I'm going my preseason
Who's
pick.
Playing?
Jason Tatum.
Okay, fair.
37-5 efficient, and I still think the Boston Celtics are the best team in the NBA. Jason Tatum for MVP.
No extra credit. We're not that far down. Most improved player, go.
Jaden Ivey. He's averaging about 22 a game. He's getting more opportunity this year, whether it's JB's rotation, belief in him. He is putting up great numbers. I love him. We talked about Jordan Poole and Schroeder having great years. This kid
Jeremy
is on one.
Start paying attention, please. Thank you. You know what, dude?
No, I didn't hear you, bro.
Jeremy Sohan?
Oh, yeah, I like him.
Yeah, things have changed because he's not
I
a
like
point
that.
guard. Lou?
I like that, but give me the young man that just got off our screen.
Okay.
I'm going to take Jalen Johnson. He's the most improved for me.
This obviously goes to Lou first. Sixth man of the year right now.
You know, honestly, I'm going to go back-to-back Nas Reed. And this is a completely off the cusp answer. I don't know what's going on in the six-man world right now.
That's a good answer.
But I'm going to go Nas Reed. Yeah.
Okay.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, here's the thing. Norman Powell was our pick going into it, but now he's been starting with guys out. So he's
Like
having
high
he's
scorer.
having 25 a game.
Yeah.
He was going to be Nas Reed's a good pick. I like Kuminga if he continues to come off the bench, but
I like that.
it always changes, right?
the beauty of
those
it.
are some good ones. Pritchard's having a hell of a year too.
I like that.
We'll just call it fluid. Is that cool?
Yeah.
All right, we'll check back on that one. Chandler, best duo in the NBA right now.
I got to stay in Boston. It's their best duo in the NBA. Last year, it's the best duo in the NBA this year. They do it on both sides of the floor. They're versatile. I got to go Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. When you don't know who's the best player out of the two, you got to imagine they're the best duo.
I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to show some love out there to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Give me Garland and Mitchell. The way that they've been able to put it together with the rest of the group, they're rolling right now, one of the undefeated teams that's left out there. So I'm going to show some love to Cleveland.
Lou, defensive player of the year so far.
So far, it's probably going to be, I like Chet Holmgren.
Okay.
I'll get Chet Holmgren that. I'll give him that vote. I like how he's defending the rim right now and doing his thing.
His dude's averaging 3 blocks and a steal. And I think everyone.
Somebody had 9 blocks last night, I think.
9 blocks.
Yeah, I believe his name is Victor Wembanyama.
Oh,
hey,
yeah. You know what?
everybody,
I think the slow start kind of scared people. I mean, I think he's still the favorite. I think he would be the pick. But right now, Chet is he's.
By the way,
he
the way
gets
you said
deflections,
9
steals.
blocks.
Yeah, 9 blocks is nuts.
Insane.
But yeah, I like Chet. I'm agree with Lou here.
Okay, here's a good one. I like this. Chandler, cast your vote. Best shooter with the game on the line.
Is Steph a cop-out? Like, can I say Steph Curry?
We missed.
Amen.
We missed
He's the best shooter of all time. I'm sorry. I don't care if he's struggling, if he's not, if his ankle it was hurt. I'm taking Steph Curry with my life on the line. He's the best shooter to ever touch a basketball. I got to go with him.
I like Kevin Durant.
I was going to say that's,
I like, if it's not going to be Steph Curry, it's going to be Kevin Durant. You know, his ability to be able to shoot over smaller defenders, to be able to stretch it out to the three-point line, to be able to get to the rim, to finish at the rim. He got everything. He got a deep, deep Santa bag. He got gifts for everybody. So if it's not going to be Steph Curry, it's going to be Kevin Durant for me.
All right, best in-game dunker.
We might have just had him on.
Yeah.
Jalen Johnson, he gets 2 votes today. So he should run for president. He's getting 2 votes today.
Why not?
I like Jalen Johnson a lot. He's so tall. He's so athletic. I also Anthony Edwards, John Morant. Those guys they're so explosive. I like those 2 guys.
See, Ja's not dunking right now.
No, he's doing everything
Now
else.
he does
though.
he gets up there, but then does like a 360 layup instead.
Yesterday, he cocked it back, decided not to, switched his signal, and went left hand on him, spin moves. He done put the spin move in his game. He ain't dunking yet. So I got to go Jalen Johnson until Ja get back on the rim.
Okay, fair enough. Last one, best handles in the game right now.
The obvious answer is Kyrie Irving. Yeah.
The obvious answer is.
You know who I've been watching a lot lately? I don't know why. Cade Cunningham. He's unbelievable. His handle. He hit a crazy move last night where he absolutely pulled the defender back, acted like he was going to shot fake. Dude jumped. Like he's got pots and pans.
Oh
as
my,
they
is
say.
that a thing?
Yes.
Do they say that?
Welcome to the game, Michelle.
God, I'm so old. I love that. I'm still going to get you guys back for last week. You know what? You talked a little Jason Tatum. He did have 28 points in a win last night. But that's not what we're here to talk about. No. He was on a podcast and had some things.
All right, Warriors fans. Let's dive into some exciting Warriors news. The Golden State Warriors just continue to surprise us all. Stephen Curry is back in the lineup, and he made a statement with 24 points in just 24 minutes. The Warriors' record sits at an impressive 6-1 this season, and even with Steph sidelined for a few games, the team went 3-0. Many doubted this squad's potential without Klay Thompson, but here they are, proving everyone wrong. Head coach Steve Kerr went as far as to say that this might be the deepest team he's ever coached. Some might raise an eyebrow at that statement, but it's clear that Kerr is confident in his roster. This team isn't just about past champions. Kerr's focused on motivating the Warriors of today. And with the likes of Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Kuminga, and Moses Moody stepping up, they're making their mark. Sure, the old school squad had names like Andre Iguodala and David Lee, But with these new faces putting in work night after night, there's a unique depth that's undeniable. Now, let's talk about Buddy Hield. This guy has been phenomenal and is finally getting the spotlight he deserves. Averaging 22 points per game and shooting an incredible 50% from beyond the arc, Hield is thriving in Golden State's system. Playing alongside Steph and Draymond, who understand how to free him up with perfect passes and screen assists, Hield has found his rhythm. He may not be Klay Thompson, but in his own way, he's delivering the consistency and firepower the Warriors need right now. And what about Jonathan Kuminga? Moving him to the bench was a strategic adjustment by Kerr, allowing Kuminga to bring energy and production as a sixth man. Alongside other key contributors like Moses Moody and Kevin Looney, the Warriors' bench is truly something special this season. In fact, this depth has allowed them to tweak their lineups effectively and keep winning against even the younger, up-and-coming teams in the Western Conference. Now, with all these young guys contributing and seasoned players like Draymond Green leading the way, the Warriors look well prepared to tackle this season's challenges. Steve Kerr's rotations have been spot on, showcasing the team's versatility and experience. In conclusion, this Warriors squad has that rare balance of seasoned talent and fresh potential. They're not just coasting on past successes, but are pushing forward as a serious contender. So, Warriors fans, what do you think? Is this the deepest roster we've seen in the Kerr era? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button if you're hyped for this season, and make sure you're subscribed for all the latest Warriors updates. Let's go Warriors!